Welcome, boys and girls, to the Floppy Show. Hey, we're starting off a brand new week with some terrific cartoons for today. We have some wonderful boys and girls here with us today, and we hope that you'll enjoy our cartoons with Floppy.
Dwayne, how long have we been doing this?
Oh, about 30 years.
Floppy, 30 Years of Fun is brought to you by the Iowa Methodist Raymond Black Memorial Hospital for Children and by Merle Hay Mall.
Hello there. I'm Dwayne Ellis, and of course, this is my faithful sidekick, Floppy.
Yeah, I get a little tired of you kicking me in the side, too.
You to be serious for just a moment,
Okay.
because today we're going to take a trip down memory lane through 30 years of television on WHO-TV.
Right on.
Hey, I was going to say that.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, and I do take my hat off to you, Floppy, because you were always right there to help young talent on their way up.
Uh-huh.
Particularly in the case of Mr. Bill Cosby, 18 years ago. Did you ever think that you would be a featured performer on the Floppy Show?
Actually, that was the prime motivator for my becoming a success, so I could get on Floppy Show. Because you just can't be a failure and get on Floppy Show.
Yes.
So you have to be successful in the mind, and in the spirit, and in the body, you see. So I was a failure in the beginning, and I said, Floppy's just not going to accept that. So I then went out to make myself a success, and now I feel proud to come here and be on Floppy's show, you see.
I don't know about you, Floppy, but I had a distinct feeling that your dear and personal friend, Bill Cosby,
Uh-huh.
was putting us on.
Oh, Dwayne, you think he'd do that?
The Floppy Show was really your
That was my goal. That was my goal in all of life.
all of life, too.
All of life.
All of life,
This
too.
is it.
This is
After
it right
this
here.
show, I quit.
Floppy, your friend, Bill Cosby, or Bill Baby,
Right, that's what I call him.
really did cast a spell over those children.
Yeah, I know. I think he learned that from me.
Oh, I'm sure. But seriously, he really did have those children eating out of his hand.
All except one.
He just asked me to talk to a couple of the gang here. I just get to know some Iowa people. You know, I've never met real Iowa people. Are you an Iowa people, sir?
Well, Floppy, Bill Cosby may be rich, charming, and witty, and all of that sort of thing, but that doesn't mean that he can't have his problems.
You know, he did do well, though, after he was on my show.
Yes, he did. And so he had a minimum of problems.
Yeah, speaking of problems,
Our problems don't begin to compare with the ones shouldered by the children at the Convalescent Home for Children. Not the new one in Johnston, but the old one south of Grand on 28th Street. This one was built in 1938 and could only accommodate 25 or 30 patients. Quarters were cramped, but a good time was had by all. Well, Floppy, the boys and girls at the Convalescent Home were kind of special to us.
right.
Especially at Christmas time, huh?
You said it, Dwayne. And hey, isn't that Lee Harris?
You bet it is, Floppy, the first fellow that you worked with at noon. This has to be in the early 50s.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. I have a list.
A list?
Yes. I have a list of all the announcers who worked with you on the noon show back in the old days.
Okay. Shoot.
Don't tempt me. There was Lee Harris, Archie Leonard, and
Jerry Carr.
Bob Graham, and Bob Williams.
And hey, don't forget Don Warren.
Whoa, right you are, Floppy. You and Don used to have a lot of fun on the noon show. And Veer Douglas, former chief of police in Des Moines, was a real Floppy fan, awarding Floppy his detective badge and identification card.
And I was chief of the Canine Corps. You know, in the early days, I thought that our show was just for kids.
Way ahead of you. Along the way, you found out what?
That college kids liked it, too.
I don't know if I can believe this or not, but I've had a number of students from ISU and Drake tell me that they scheduled their classes around the Floppy Show.
And the Floppy Show gives you a break for school where you don't have to think of anything, and it's a real pleasure. And it gives me a chance to regress into childhood.
You see that? Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
The college kids liked it?
I said that earlier. The college kids liked it. I can go you one better. The high schoolers liked it, too. In fact, some high schoolers are not above masquerading as a child just to get to talk to Floppy.
Oh, look, trying to get into the act over here just because he has a birthday. May I know your name?
John.
This is little tiny John, folks, right here. And when's your birthday?
The 30th.
The 30th of what?
May.
Oh, I thought I'd catch him. He said, well, my birthday is in December, but I just wanted to be on TV.
You know, Floppy, the period of time right ahead of the Floppy Show is a very important time.
How true. That's the time they get the kids all relaxed and comfy and ready to go.
But there is one danger to that. If you do that right up until airtime, the performers do it right up to airtime, can result in one losing their, well, take a look.
Dear, we're on the trail of the microphone. Where is the microphone, Floppy?
I don't know.
I think maybe it's back here.
Okay.
Aha! I found the hidden microphone. Okay. Has the first cartoon started yet?
I don't think so.
Floppy,
Yeah?
I still haven't forgiven you for hiding my microphone.
Uh-oh.
You know, in 30 years, we've interviewed some very unusual people.
And unusual things.
It's fun to people watch at the Iowa State Fair. Now we notice two ladies moving into the picture, and shortly they will notice that they're blocking the entire shot, and then they will make a fast exit. Whoops, and there they go. Swish! Baby face, you've got the cutest little baby face.
I thought you'd never notice.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about an Iowa State Fair cow.
Hi there, babyface. Thank you. Ordinarily, we don't kiss on the first date. What do you like to eat? Do you like to eat corn or wheat or what, barley, any of that stuff?
Well, no, frankly, I prefer corn dogs and snow cones. And occasionally I like to bite one of my handler's hands.
That is a ridiculous laugh that you have there, babyface.
You know, Floppy, I have such fond memories of the Iowa State Fair.
I do, too. Did you recall when the little kid out there looked at you and said, there's the guy that Floppy has?
Yes, I do remember that. And I remember one time we were talking with former Governor Bob Ray, and he mentioned that one of his daughters borrowed his Floppy T-shirt and kept it.
Floppy is very impressed to have the governor.
I think I'm more impressed with Floppy.
You fellows worked together before. Where did you work together?
Floppy and I,
Yes.
same place that you hang out.
Oh, well, that's right.
Well, no Iowa State Fair would be complete without, well, Mr. Iowa State Fair, Bill
Riley.
That's right. And Bill has interviewed hundreds, even thousands of people in his radio and television career.
This time the shoe is on the other foot.
Hey, it's a different ball of wax to have somebody else interview you, isn't it?
That's right. I like this. It's easy. Dwayne, I appreciate all you've done for the young people, and Floppy, you're an institution.
Thank you very much, Bill.
You really are, and we're proud of all you do with the boys and girls, and they all love you.
Seldom will you see such fine intellects as Floppy.
Yeah?
Duane,
Uh-huh.
and Gary Fisher, who was production manager several years back at WHO-TV. Watch.
Okay, Gary Fisher has a, how would you describe that, Gary?
I would describe that as an egg.
Uh-huh. May I listen to it for a moment? Something going on in there.
Somebody's fighting for life in there.
Uh-huh. Is that a duck egg or
That is a chicken egg.
That's a chicken egg. Uh-huh.
I just had the hen back there lay it real quick and
Uh-huh.
brought it out.
Uh-huh. And in a very few short moments, we probably won't happen on camera because we're not Walt Disney. Yeah. But that chicken will come popping out of there as they're doing a number of them in a very interesting display that they have here at the Children's Barnyard. Okay, you gonna have an egg sandwich? Oh, what a thing to say. What a thing to say.
And don't forget the duck auction.
Anybody want to buy a duck? They're only $10 a piece. Who will buy one of these ducks for $10? You buy one for $10? Okay, will you get his money, Gary? 12? Oh, Gary will give 12 for the duck. Do I hear $15 for the duck, kids? You'll give 15? Okay. Do I hear I'm going at $15. 16? Do I hear 16 for the duck? That young lady will give 16. How much will you give?
18.
18 for the duck. Well, anybody going higher? What do you give?
20.
Sold to this young lad, this baby duck, which is probably worth about 19 cents.
You know, we always had the greatest equipment. I've always been impressed with our equipment at the fair.
Right.
Until the fair time when they named you equipment manager.
That was not a good year. Not a good year at all.
This is your idea of a microphone?
Yeah.
For pity's sake. Feels like something out of Flintstone. Oh. But it couldn't possibly be working. Is my voice coming through, fellas? It is coming through. I guess it works after all.
You see?
Okay, all right. I still think there's a trick to it.
You know, Floppy, we kid you a lot about being lazy.
I know.
But really, you're not always lazy. You do a little work once in a while.
Sure.
Like about once a year, you wash the dishes.
Right on.
And about once a year, you vacuum the rug.
Right on.
And about once a year, you wash the Floppy mobile.
Yes. I am the dog who wears many hats. Is it cute?
Yes, it's very cute, Floppy. And do you know what kind of a hat it is?
No.
I don't think you'll be too happy when you find out what kind of a hat you're wearing.
Really?
Yes, You like all hats?
All hats, yes.
There's no kind of hat that you don't like. You like this hat that you're wearing?
Yeah.
May I show it to you?
Go ahead.
A kitty cat hat.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to know it, sometimes I get a little miffed at the fact that you get all the attention, I get very little.
I'll tell you why that is.
Okay, why is that?
Because I tell really good jokes.
I could tell really good jokes myself.
You had your chance.
I'd just like to I'll tell it very quickly. Don't tell it. I'll do it very fast.
It's icky.
It's an Indian joke. Would you like to hear my Indian joke, kids? It's about the Indian brave who fell down in his teepee, and the pain was intense. Good? Fair? Icky?
What are you doing?
Just thinking.
That's a pretty rare thing, Floppy doing some thinking. What were you thinking about?
Thinking about the first girl that was ever on the Floppy show with us.
Well, I believe that was Patty Whalen. In fact, I know it's Patty Whalen.
Yeah. She had me going around in circles.
Floppy, I bet you don't remember where Patty was from.
Clinton, Iowa.
And what school did she attend while she was on the Floppy Show?
Drake University.
Right again. And what year was she Miss Iowa?
1961. Say, when she granulated from Drake, where did she go?
She went off to become a business manager.
There I go. Thinking again.
And what were you thinking about?
Trying to think who followed Patty Whalen on the Floppy Show.
Why, that was Sally Wilson.
Oh, yeah. She was cute, like me.
Now I'm thinking.
Yeah, you are.
I'm trying to think who was next.
Sandy Johnson.
Sandy Johnson.
Uh-huh.
I remember. She was pretty upset with you the day that you failed to show up for work.
Oh, really?
1, 2, 3. Floppy? Floppy? Wonder where he went. I know. He's probably just fooling us. If we call him one more time, I'll bet he'll come up, right? You're just kidding, right, Floppy? Let's call him. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Floppy? Floppy? Where do you think he went?
Did you ever show up that day?
Oh, sure.
Wasn't that part of a Christmas story that you did?
Back in 1966.
Think of that. Well, Connie Foster was the next girl in line on the Floppy Show.
Well, I see all of her commercials.
Another gal who attended Drake University and worked with you on the show. Of course, she went on to even bigger things. She had a part in All in the Family for several episodes, and the Chicago Story, remember that? That was a 13-week series on NBC, Chicago Story, and she had a continuing part in that one, too. And then, of course, the one we see so much of,
Ace Hardware. Isn't that great? And to think I started her on her great career.
a likely story. Do you remember the last girl to work with you on the Floppy Show?
Certainly do. That was Cheryl Ray.
Yes, it was, and she had a tricky start on the Floppy Show. Started at the Iowa State Fair, of all places, and a big audience there. She was a little nervous, but she drew herself up to her full 5 feet and 3/4 inches and was terrific. Have a nice welcome for Cheryl Ray. This is a great group today,
Oh, boy, they're just really yelling and having a good time.
I think some of the kids, I heard one of the little boys over there say, "My, Cheryl is small."
Yeah? What did they expect?
I don't know, but evidently they expected someone taller than 4 feet.
No, I'm taller than 4 feet.
Are you really taller? What is your height?
5 feet 1 3/4 inches.
Big deal.
3/4.
And 3/4 also. You know, Floppy, I can't understand why I keep aging through the years and you never do.
Just lucky, I guess.
Let's see now. They say that 1 year for us is really 7 for a dog.
I heard that.
That makes you 210 years old.
Gee, after we finish, the next 30 years, I'll be 420 years old.
That would make you the oldest dog ever.
And just for orneriness, I'm going to learn a new trick.
Thanks for watching, friends of Floppy. Hope you enjoyed that trip down memory lane. So long for now.
Bye, kids.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Floppy, you know what it is? I think everybody wants to kiss you today.
I think so, yes.
Or take home your nose or something.
Right, Well, I guess we ought to kind of put away the cartoons
I guess
for today,
we
kids.
better. Goodbye, Floppy. See you tomorrow.
Goodbye, kids.
to be the same as yesterday. And our friends, our loyal friends, recall the lovely times of yesteryear. The little folks to tell their jokes, the very same ones from a bygone year. How I love to see the faces of the children I recall, sweet and tender, trusting faces, just like their mothers had when they were small. Bless the young and bless the friends who stood by us each and every year. Just a pup to cheer us up and take the time to brush away a tear.